Eggs have long been finger-pointed and bashed for decades, particularly when it comes to their association with heart disease. Yet recent research questions these conclusions, leading many egg lovers to face confusion about this one delicious and nutritious breakfast item. Contrary to popular belief, some even theorize that eggs can actually help clean your arteries. So, is this true? Do eggs help or hinder your heart health? In this video, we're going to get to the bottom of it all. But first, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring that bell for future notifications. We are Diabetics Talk, here to help you get all the info you need when it comes to managing your diabetes and overall health. And stick around. At the end of this video, we're giving away not one, not two, but 3 free gifts that you won't want to miss. Now, let's get on to our topic. Can eating eggs help clean your arteries? Well, to figure this out, let's explore the 3 risks eggs pose to arterial health and then 3 ways eggs might actually benefit your arteries. So, what are the top 3 risks of eggs for your arterial health? Number 3, eggs may be associated with calcified atherosclerotic plaque. Atherosclerosis refers to thickening and hardening of the arteries. When this happens, plaque is accumulating on the arterial walls, eventually causing blockages and life-threatening circulatory problems such as heart attack or stroke. Some data suggest dietary cholesterol, such as that is found in eggs, is particularly responsible for this. And that sort of makes sense. Why would dietary cholesterol not equate to high cholesterol in the body and thus more buildup in the arteries? Well, studies have also not really come to much of a conclusion. Lots of studies are inconclusive or show complete opposite results where dietary cholesterol has 0 impact on blood cholesterol. So while atherosclerosis is potentially a risk, the proof isn't entirely there to back this one up. In fact, pinpointing eggs as the only culprit here might not even be that helpful. In reality, it could come down to a person's diet as a whole. But before we get into any benefits of eggs and heart health, let's move on to the next risk. Number 2, egg yolks could potentially reduce blood flow and lead to cardiovascular disease. A while back, there was a craze where eating just egg whites was cool. This is particularly because egg yolks were thought to reduce blood flow and contribute to an increased risk of cardiovascular disease. So it made sense. Cut the yolks out, right? Well, not entirely. The major concern here appears to be the high saturated fat content in the yolks, which sometimes, when consumed in high amounts, is associated with heart disease. At the same time, there are studies that disprove this risk. Many scientific articles indicate this belief and so-called fact needs to be reassessed. Various studies have noted that saturated fat actually isn't associated with any increased cardiovascular disease risk. So again, this might not be totally valid. Now on to number 1. Eggs might increase blood pressure. For a long time, eggs and heart disease went hand in hand. Thus, it made sense that eggs being responsible for markers of heart disease was true. Yet, recent studies show how egg consumption had no significant impact on diastolic or systolic blood pressure readings. Thus, this might be a lesson in not believing everything you read. Sure, eggs are higher in cholesterol, yet their risks don't appear as bad as we're made to believe, especially when it comes to arterial health. So, can eggs clean your arteries? What benefits do they have for arterial health? Before we dive in, let's get you those free gifts. Discover a world of diabetes-fighting foods with our new book, 10 Incredible Foods That Reduce Blood Sugar. Plus, discover the real reason why type 2 diabetes, obesity, and heart disease are increasing at an alarming rate. And find out what really works when it comes to preventing these illnesses with our free diabetes-fighting documentary, The Scary Truth About Sugar. Plus, get our free recipe book, Amazing Alternatives to Rice, Pasta, and Bread, which contains over 50 easy-to-prepare and easy-to-follow recipes you can eat with the whole family. These gifts are free and waiting for you. Just click the link in the description box below. Now, on to the top 3 benefits of eggs for arterial health. Number 3, an egg a day might actually lower your risk of heart disease. Move over, apples. An egg a day to keep the doctor away is gaining steam. In a vast Chinese study, researchers discovered that an egg a day might actually be really beneficial in preventing heart disease. In fact, individuals who ate at least one egg each day had a lower risk of heart attack and stroke when compared to those who didn't eat eggs at all. And they had an 18% lower risk of dying from these awful heart conditions. This might come down to the high number of nutrients eggs contain, leading right into the next benefit of eggs. Number 2, eggs actually contain nutrients that reduce your risk of poor arterial health. Dietary cholesterol doesn't equate to high cholesterol in the body, at least for most people. At the same time, eggs have some key nutrients that actually support overall arterial health. For instance, eggs contain selenium. When a person is deficient in selenium, they actually have a higher risk of developing atherosclerosis. This is because selenium helps reduce inflammation, decrease oxidative stress, and improve vascular endothelial function. Eggs are also usually high in vitamin D, which actually might block certain hormones that are responsible for vasoconstriction. In turn, this improves arterial function, allowing blood to flow freely throughout the body and preventing blockages. Vitamin D is further associated with reduced inflammation in the body, which can prevent the hardening of arteries. And again, this leads us to our next point. Number 1, eggs might actually prevent arterial stiffness. Due to their nutritious contents, eggs are actually becoming more associated with reducing arterial stiffness and even preventing cardiovascular issues. This all comes down to the impacts eggs have on the endothelial lining of blood vessels throughout the body. Recent studies have further indicated moderate egg consumption, about 3 to 4 eggs a week, is associated with reducing arterial stiffness. This means plaque isn't building up on the arteries or clogging them. So, what's the verdict? Drum roll, please. The verdict is that eggs are actually very beneficial for most people, unless your doctor tells you otherwise, and that they can actually help clean your arteries and maintain arterial health. Yet, before going crazy for eggs, it's probably a good idea to discuss your options with your doctor. Is eating an egg a day right for you? Well, for most people it is. There are some who could be more sensitive. Just a few things to keep in mind. So, what did you think? Did we miss anything? Let us know in the comments below. And before you go, don't forget to click the link and grab your free gifts. You'll get our free book, 10 Incredible Foods That Reduce Blood Sugar, along with a bonus recipe book, Amazing Alternatives to Rice, Pasta, and Bread, and access to our 1-hour documentary, The Scary Truth About Sugar. There's lots of good information jam-packed into all of this, helping you get a leg up on your health and when it comes to managing diabetes. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, ring that bell, and give this video a like if you enjoyed it. We want to continue to create informative, research-based videos, but we need your support. So if you got value from today's video and would like to see more from us, send us a super thanks by clicking the thanks button at the bottom of this video. We'd greatly appreciate it, and we look forward to bringing you more high-quality diabetes-fighting information. Thanks for watching, and we hope you're having a diabetes-fighting day.